What if everything you were told about fixing dull skin was designed to keep you buying, not glowing? What if the $300 cream in your bathroom has done less for your face than 5 minutes of cold water could do tonight? Because here's what nobody tells you. Your skin isn't dull from a lack of product. It's dull from a lack of blood flow. Oxygen-starved cells don't care how expensive your serum was. What if your own two hands, moving across your face for just 3 minutes a day, could do what 6 months of skincare shopping never did? No retinol, no peptides, no miracle ingredient, just circulation. The one thing every skincare company forgot to sell you because they can't put a price tag on it. What if the glow you've been chasing your whole life was never missing? It was just sleeping, and all it needed was you to wake it up. Stay till the end, because I'm about to show you exactly how. Dull skin is not about product lack, it's cellular oxygen starvation. What if your skin has been suffocating this entire time and you never even noticed? Dull skin doesn't happen because you're missing the right product. It happens because your skin cells are starved of oxygen. Underneath that gray, tired-looking surface, dead skin cells pile up like a blanket, blocking microcirculation from reaching the living tissue below. Blood carries oxygen and nutrients, but if circulation is sluggish, none of that reaches the surface where dullness actually shows. This is why some people use 10 different serums and still look tired. The problem was never on the surface, it was underneath, in the blood vessels themselves. Shockingly, this means the skincare industry has been treating a circulation issue with topical patches for decades, and it's worked because most people never questioned why their skin stayed dull despite constant product rotation. The moment you understand that oxygen, not moisturizer, is the missing ingredient, everything about how you approach your skin changes. You stop shopping for a fix and start creating one, biologically, from the inside, using your own body's natural systems instead of relying on a jar to do work your bloodstream was always meant to do. Expensive creams sit on the skin, not on it. What if the $300 jar promising deep penetration never actually penetrates anything at all? Your epidermis, the outer layer of skin, is a wall built by evolution specifically to keep things OUT. So when a cream claims its ingredients absorb deeply, ask yourself, deep into what? The dead, flaking layer sitting on top? Most large molecules like peptides and certain acids barely make it past that outer layer. That means the majority of what you apply sits on the surface, doing temporary cosmetic work, smoothing, hydrating momentarily, but never touching the living cells underneath where real repair happens. This is the industry's best kept secret. Packaging sells penetration, but biology doesn't cooperate that easily. The shocking part? Brands know this. That's why formulas focus on instant texture change rather than long-term cellular transformation. Instant results keep you buying again next month. You're not purchasing a solution. You're purchasing a temporary sensation dressed up as science, while the actual dullness underneath remains completely untouched, waiting for something that can genuinely reach it. The real trick. Thermal/contrast stimulation forces circulation. What if the true miracle ingredient was never in a bottle, but in your kitchen sink? Splashing your face with cold water, then warm, then cold again triggers something called vasoconstriction and vasodilation, your blood vessels rapidly tightening and then expanding. This isn't folklore, it's basic vascular physiology used in physiotherapy for decades. That rapid blood rush floods oxygen-starved skin with warmth, nutrients, and circulation instantly. People spend fortunes chasing radiance serums when radiance is simply healthy blood flow reaching the surface. The shocking truth is that this trick costs $0, takes 2 minutes, and often produces a visible flush of color and tightness that no cream can replicate instantly. Estheticians and dermatological therapists have used thermal contrast in professional facials for years. It's just never marketed because there's no product to sell. You don't need to buy circulation. You need to activate it yourself, using nothing but water temperature and consistency, and the effect compounds every single day you repeat it. Facial muscles are frozen. Massage restarts dormant circulation. What if your face has 42 muscles, and you actively use maybe 4 of them in a normal day? Chewing, blinking, talking. That's essentially it. The rest sit dormant, and frozen muscle tissue means poor blood flow beneath the surface, which directly causes gray, tired, lifeless-looking skin. Facial massage isn't a spa luxury. It's mechanical stimulation that manually restarts blood vessels that have been asleep for years. When you knead, press, and lift your skin with your own fingers for even 3 minutes daily, You're physically forcing circulation into tissue that's had none. This is exactly why people practicing simple gua sha or finger massage routines report visible changes within 2 weeks, faster than months of expensive layered skincare. The shocking part is how simple this is. No tools required, no purchase necessary, just consistent pressure and movement. Your muscles were designed to move, and when they don't, your skin pays the price. Dull, sagging, and starved of the very circulation massage instantly provides. The industry profits from hope in a jar, not from free solutions. What if there's zero financial incentive for any skincare brand to tell you the real trick is free? Multi-billion-dollar companies build entire marketing empires around convincing you that glowing skin requires purchasing power. A serum, a device, a cream with an unpronounceable ingredient list. But cold water and finger massage don't fit into a business model. There's no packaging, no shelf space, no repeat purchase cycle. This is the uncomfortable, almost conspiratorial truth. The beauty industry needs you to believe the fix is external, because an internal, free fix destroys their entire revenue stream. You've been sold hope in a jar for years, a ritual that feels productive, smells expensive, and photographs beautifully on your bathroom counter, while the actual physiological cause of your dullness remained completely unaddressed. Once you see this pattern, you can't unsee it in every ad, every influencer partnership, and every clinically proven claim designed to keep you purchasing instead of practicing something free. Consistency of a free technique beats inconsistency of an expensive routine. What if the real reason skincare doesn't work long-term for most people isn't the product? It's that products require buying, but real change requires repetition? Skin doesn't respond to price tags. It responds to repeated stimulation day after day, without exception. A free technique done consistently will always outperform an expensive product used sporadically because biological change, especially circulation-based change, compounds only through consistency, not cost. This is the shocking, almost frustrating truth. People give up on free routines because they feel too simple to work, yet stick with expensive products purely because the price makes them feel invested. Your skin doesn't know how much you spent. It only knows whether blood reached it today or not. That's the entire secret hiding behind every skincare campaign. No profit margin exists in telling you to simply use cold water in your own hands, daily, forever, for free. What if I told you that the cream sitting on your bathroom shelf right now, the one that cost you $300, has done less for your skin than 5 minutes of cold water could do? What if the glow you've been chasing for years was never trapped inside a jar, but trapped inside your own bloodstream, waiting for you to simply move it? Dull skin isn't a product problem. It's an oxygen problem. Your skin cells are suffocating under layers of dead tissue and stagnant blood flow, and no amount of vitamin C serum is going to fix a circulation issue. You've been told the solution is external. It's not. It's biological. And once you understand this, you will never look at a skincare aisle the same way again. What if the multi-billion-dollar skincare industry doesn't actually want you to know that most of their miracle ingredients never even reach the living layer of your skin? Retinol, hyaluronic acid, peptides. They sound powerful. They photograph beautifully in ads, but your epidermis is a wall built specifically to keep things OUT. That's its job. That's evolution. So when a $200 cream promises deep penetration, ask yourself, deep into what? The dead cells sitting on top? Because that's as far as most of it goes. You are not buying a solution. You are buying a feeling, a ritual, a placebo wrapped in gold packaging. And dull skin stays dull because the actual cause was never even touched. What if the real trick has been sitting in your own hands this entire time and it costs exactly $0? Thermal contrast, splashing your face with cold water, then warm, then cold again, forces your blood vessels to constrict and dilate rapidly. This isn't folklore. This is basic vascular physiology. That rush of blood is oxygen, nutrients, and warmth flooding into skin that has been sitting stagnant for years. People spend fortunes chasing radiance when radiance is just blood flow. Healthy, moving, oxygenated blood flow. You don't need to buy it. You need to activate it. And the moment you feel that tingling warmth spread across your cheeks, you'll understand. This is what glowing skin actually feels like from the inside. What if your face has 42 muscles and you use maybe 4 of them in an average day? Chewing, blinking, talking. That's it. The rest sit frozen, and frozen muscle means poor circulation beneath the surface, which means gray, tired, lifeless-looking skin. Facial massage isn't a luxury spa gimmick. It's mechanical stimulation of blood vessels that have gone dormant. When you knead, press, and lift your skin with your own fingers for even 3 minutes a day, you are manually restarting a circulatory system that's been asleep for years. This is why people who do simple gua sha or finger massage routines see more change in 2 weeks than others see in 6 months of expensive layering. The tool isn't magic. The technique is. What if the reason your skincare never works long-term is because creams require constant purchasing, but this trick requires constant practice? And practice is the one thing people give up on first? Here's the shocking truth. Consistency beats cost every single time. A free technique done daily will always outperform an expensive product used inconsistently, because skin doesn't respond to price tags. It responds to repeated stimulation. Your skin doesn't know your cream was expensive. It only knows whether blood is reaching it or not. That's the whole secret. That's the trick nobody wants to admit, because there's no profit margin in telling you to simply use cold water and your own 2 hands. What if, starting tonight, you stopped buying hope and started applying physiology? 2 minutes of cold-warm contrast, 3 minutes of upward facial massage, done daily, not occasionally. That's it. That's the trick. Not a $300 cream, not a serum with a Latin name you can't pronounce. Just blood, oxygen, and consistency. The 3 things your skin has been begging for while you were busy buying everything else instead. So here's the truth wrapped in one sentence. Dull skin was never a shopping problem. It was always a circulation problem, and you had the fix in your own hands the entire time. No cream, however expensive, can force blood to move the way your own fingers and a splash of cold water can. The glow you've been chasing isn't for sale. It's already under your skin, waiting to be woken up. If this changed the way you see your skincare shelf, do this trick tonight. Not tomorrow, tonight. And watch what your skin tells you in the mirror by morning. Good luck on your journey to healthier, brighter skin. You don't need more products, you need more consistency. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and I'll see you in the next one.